What's your problem? And it's still.
One thing I find and complain about it.
Celebrate your
As soon as you do well, if you do well and you go out and buy a 5-year-old BMW, you're now mafia. It's dirty. Their next door neighbours won't do it because apparently now they've done some deal with the devil and that's it. And that's ridiculous because all Bulgarians want to do better for themselves. But there's this huge amount of jealousy here. You know, it's like, okay, if you're poor and you're down with us, that's fine. If you make a little more money, now we're not talking.
But it's also because the communism here, because most of the most richest people in Bulgaria, they are people who are in one or another reason they're linked to the former state.
That's the old money though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about young people who are doing well for
this
themselves.
is the way of thinking.
Yeah.
Because the rich people in Bulgaria, the very, very rich people in Bulgaria, they are not seen as people that are socially conscious. They're not, and even when there are big problems and when there are big...
Every country, the poor, the most poor people will give you the most.
Yeah.
It's not only Bulgaria. Every problem that you have discussed since we came together is not only for Bulgaria. It is in every country.
Rich people, for example, in the US, who donated part of their...
Is that someone's going to sign the check?
His company that was doing the
Well,
work.
And that's the problem.
understand.
Because he set up the
Until he
operational
gets re-elected,
programs.
the thing's not going to
Exactly, and if he doesn't, nothing will happen here.
Well, it will,
And the money will
hopefully,
just disappear somewhere else.
Anyway, that's all by the by.
You know, in Sofia, our street on which I live is maybe the only street which benefited from the elections.
Really? You have new roads?
Not now, but before finished halfway close.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
This is where the thing's got to split.
But here,
The politics should be here, and then the government, you know, the sort of local government should be here, and the legal system should be here.
no, but it's
Not this one ruling everything.
when
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
throughout the year there were visits from various important people.
Yeah.
Boyko Borisov had decided that he would come and visit to see how the work was going. Now in your case, as you just said, someone came out and filled all the holes and did half the road.
Yeah.
We didn't even get that. We got a group of the local villagers with a transit van full of mud to fill the holes in with soil so that the road looked like it was okay. Now obviously that means somewhere along the line either Boyko Borisov thinks that the money's been spent on the road, so therefore they're fixing it, or they just wanted to make things look slightly better than they really are. Now,
They are in the region. They are going in Dimitrovgrad, Severgrad, Semyonovgrad.
they're doing lots of work. Semyonovgrad being fixed and everything's being looked after.
Halfway close.
Yeah, we've got a council and the work's not being done yet.
When we first came here, maybe 3-4 years ago, so about 4 years ago, when we originally came here, we decided that what Bulgaria needed was a roof to the doors. So we thought, okay, we've got a caravan, there's nowhere to stay, doesn't matter where you go, we couldn't find it. I know there are some campsites. We'll start with a small campsite. Maybe then we will open a whole range of them all over the country. So we decided this might be worth pursuing.
Yeah.
We can't afford to do that on our own, so maybe we could get an EU.
Локацията дойде от това, че в Хасковска област има много англичани, които живеят тук. Научих това преди всичко от медиите, които го прегледат за последната една година. Исках да разбера какво кара англичаните да живеят в България, какво е мнението на тези англичани за емиграцията, за българските млади хора, защото знаете, че младежката безработица в България е огромна, тя е много висока. И се опитвам да намеря какви са причините за това, които са извън очевидните, защото очевидните причини са ясни. Но винаги е интересно човек да позадълбае малко повече, за да може да даде по-добри решения. Като учих от англичаните, че те са тук в България, защото в малките населени места се има по-голямо спокойствие, повече почтеност, често се
вземали разговор относно политическата обстановка в България. Той е посъветвал България да включи млади жени в нейната политика, за да може да подобри икономическото състояние, и също така могат да допринесат за успешна политика на България. Като пример даде Маргарет Тачър.